Alright guys, we're back for chapter 3 of Secrets of the Church. Once again, I forgot to spend my remaining Blood Echo. So I swapped out a basic dodge for another quick change dodge. And then I see, let me see if there's a card I have in here. Nope, we have a Agile skill card, Stagger, +1 damage, or +1 speed this time. Excuse me. Today's mission has, we are required to bring church giants and church servants and one random. The one random that we chose, just because I wanted something different than the hunter mob, was the male beast patient. We get the courtyard lamp, the graveyard, the ransacked house, Uden chapel, and 2 random tiles as long as it's not the great or the grand cathedral. And finally, we flip over our starting card. And we start with card 35. And then, as we did before, let's go down the card and see if there's anything else we need to know about. We do need to start that there. We will also reveal card 54 right away. So this gives us something, I'm assuming, to do right away. If we end a move on Uden Chapel, we get card 40. And once we hit the first blood moon, we'll activate card 56. So in order, let's start with card 35. Hunt mission. Access the cathedral. Finally, we've gained access to the innermost reaches of the cathedral ward. Now all that remains is for us to make our way to the grand cathedral itself, and hopefully find the reason for the chaos that has overtaken the district this night. And to move on the courtyard lamp tile to reveal card 36. And our first starting insight mission, Strength Through Blood. Whatever force has overtaken the cathedral ward is attempting to worm its way into our minds. We must steel ourselves against its influence, and there is no better conduit to temper the mind than the channeling of blood, the very essence of the hunt and our purpose. When the hunters go to the dream, instead of using blood echoes for upgrading, they may instead discard them to place insight tokens on this card. Complete the mission when this card has Hunter +2 insights. Reveal card 55. So we need to go around, we need to murderate everybody and essentially take their souls back to the hunter's dream and, you know, contemplate things. Alright, we begin our first turn. We still have one of our few remaining cards, the basic dodge, or basic draw 1. We also are going to get our quick change, and we are going to get our bloodthirsty. Knowing that that's what we have, well, I think our job is to just literally get in, slaughter as much crap as we can, and keep going. We do need to find the courtyard lamp, so that's another tile we do want to look for. So let us use our basic draw to run south. We found Uden Chapel. Alright. And to move on the chapel tile, well, just to be safe, let's go here. Let's go this way out. But we will reveal card 40. Insight mission, Uden Chapel. If you have both aiding Adela and aiding Ariana, card 41. We have aiding Ariana. We did not aid Adela. If you have Ariana but do not have Adela, 45. If you have Adela but do not have 40, or Ariana, 49. Otherwise, 51. We aided Ariana, So we get to go to card 45. And here's what I'm thinking is really cool about this. The story developed from this games, or for these missions, is, I mean, we had, well, what do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 7 different insight missions that we did finish on the previous 2 chapters. From that, it's actually going to be kind of a bunch of if-then statements, I'm guessing, to determine what kind of effects and how the game itself is going to work, which I think is really cool. So what do we got here? Insight mission. Missing. Re-entering Udin Chapel. You find Ariana missing. Speaking with the other survivors, they say she seemed ill, clutching her stomach and speaking of horrible pains, but none have seen her recently. Near her usual seat, a faint trail of blood leads out of the old chapel and into the streets. Why would she leave the safety of the chapel this night? End a move on the graveyard to reveal card 46. So if you guys are familiar with the video game, in the video game, but I believe it doesn't actually happen until essentially after this campaign mission would be done. Might even happen, not even happen until after you defeat Rom. But you do come back to Udin Chapel. You do find Ariana is missing. You actually make your way to the Tomb of Udin, or in between the actual, it's the shortcut that we just found in this game. You go through that little shortcut and you'll find her down there, and she has given birth. And it ain't human. So, alright, we gotta find the graveyard tile. Alright, let's pitch our bloodthirsty to keep moving. We'll move this way. Uh-oh, we found a ransacked house. In there, we have a church servant and a male beast patient, as well as some treasure. I got 1 to go in. You know what? I think I'm going to go 1 to go out. I think I'm going to end my turn. The church servants get to go. The beast patients get to go. And that's going to be the end of round 1. We'll click our timer up. We'll draw 2 new cards. And let's continue. Let's go this way. So we'll move this map all the way to the edge of my table. We'll spend one of our quick changes to go this way. We'll go 1, 2. Drawing yet another tile. Hey, we found the graveyard tile. Awesome. Downside. It has a church giant on it. And a dude. However, we do need to find card 46. Because that was where our missing girl went. So we might not have a church giant. We might have some other godly abomination. The trail grows thin, and you fear you have missed it before you begin to hear strange noise. From among the tombstones, a low sound is heard, almost like the cries of a child. Exploring, you come across a horrific sight. The body of Ariana, torn seemingly from within. A grotesque and deformed creature next to her, like a mutated infant. Reveal card 47. 47. Place 1 insight token, the Celestial Child, and spawn 1 church servant on the graveyard space. Oh, never mind, we get the little guy instead of the big guy. We're alright. They are not removed on Blood Moon, and do not respawn once slain. Complete this mission by slaying these enemies. The Celestial Child, which is our insight token. You know, we can't do that. Well, okay, yeah, we'll do that. I could put a blue goober there. That would be kind of cool. But that's not what it would be. I know what it would be model-wise. I don't think we ever got one. Anyway, the Celestial Child has 1 HP. Anytime an enemy within one space of the child, including itself, flips ability or special, they also block 2 damage. The child only attacks when basic is flipped. Its basic attack is Horrific Cries, speed 3 for 1 damage. Frenzy cannot be dodged, targets all hunters within 2 spaces. Okay. Let's do this then. We'll use quick change to move to go here. We'll use our tactical as an attack at speed 4. And then we will flip. It is a basic attack. So the child would attack us. However, we're at speed 4. We deal 1 damage. We do kill it. Gaining a Blood Echo, apparently. We do get to clear that slot. For us, we are out of attacks. We will end our turn. We will... he gets to go. He does have a special attack. Church Servant special attack is Arcane Explosion. Speed 1, 3 damage, stunned, cannot be dodged, targets all hunters in this space. Well, that sucks. So I take 3 damage. I have no cards to discard. Stun kills me with, or does 2 damage to me. And that's the end of that turn. Move our counter forward 1. 1, 2, 3. Draw 3 new cards. He has 4 health. I think... See, it says it cannot be dodged, which I guess... Okay, so what do we got here? We've got a basic and a special have been used. So we know there's another special and an ability card there. What is... Suffers Frenzy. If the hunter is ready, they're stunned. Flip another enemy action. Okay. So that sucks. Well, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? What do I need to do? I could just hit him for 2 and then do a quick slash, which is faster than everything he does, and it'll kill him. Is that what we want to do? I think that's what we want to do. Yes, that's what we want to do. Let's Augur of Abrides. So, Noodles. We're going to use our Noodles attack. Give her the Celestial Child card. Hits him for 2. We won't move him. We'll use Bloodthirsty. And then we will draw 1 heal, or we will hit him for 2 damage. We flip his attack. It is a basic attack. He goes at speed 2. I go at speed 3, dealing damage first. I hit him for 2 damage, which kills him, netting me another Blood Echo. And then I get to heal 2 from my on kill of my weapon itself. Heal 2, move 2. So I will heal 2 there. On my attack, I get on kill, draw 1, heal 1. So I will draw 1, and I will heal 1. So that puts us back to 5 of 6. And then we're going to move 2. We're going to go there as 1. We'll flip our tile. And we're going to run right back into here. That's going to put one of these guys and one of these guys. He's going to come in. He's going to stay. Since I'm right there, let's do it like this. Let's heavy carve with a swift attack. He's going to draw. He's going to get his ability. I gain Frenzy, I believe, said. Right. Hunter suffers frenzy. And then we flip another action card. His is a basic. His is a basic. Alright, let's do it like this. His is a basic. We'll use Evelyn to stagger him. Staggering him stops him from his attack from moving or coming through. Excuse me. I hit him for 4 at speed 2. Which doesn't matter the speed. His basic doesn't go off. I do hit him for 4. That's enough to kill him. He dies. I gain another Blood Echo. I get to heal 2. And then I get to move 2. Oh, hey, look, we forgot to finish this. Card 48. So before we go any farther, let's do card 48. And I think it's because I got caught up in the killed him, got all these effects to proc, and need to deal with. So let's deal with this. Great One's Blessing. Distribute 1 consumable and the Carol Rune Communion. So I do get some Quicksilver bullets, which we can add to that pile. And then we get the Carol Rune Communion. We'll take a look at that. I don't know if that's going to be... Oh yeah, Communion, heal, Hunter heal 2. That's so much better over Refresh Your Firearm. So we do have the Great One's Blessing now, which gets rid of that. We have 2 cards remaining. I think, yeah, we think the right play is we drop 1 to go to the Hunter's Dream. Instead of using these, because we have a pretty good deck right now, we don't need to upgrade anymore. So let's spend our 3 Blood Echoes and put 3 Insight tokens on here on the Strength Through Blood mission. And reveal card 55, because that'll put 3 Insight tokens on it and reveals card 55. So let's do that. $55. For going to the Hunter's Dream, I do get to use one of those up. We'll get rid of that out of my hand. These will come out of my hand. This and this gets flipped. This comes out here. And that comes off. Let's reveal card 55. Strength Through Blood. Distribute the Bloodstone Shard reward amongst the Hunters. Dude, Bloodstone Shard is good. But those arcane items I've got, yeah, place on an attack slot, may switch slot on transform, while on slot deals +1 damage. I mean, the right answer is if I keep it, you put it on Quick Slash. So now I hit for 223. But I honestly think my Phantasm Shell and my Augur are the better choices. But we do have the Strength Through Blood mission completed. So we may get rid of that. We do get to shuffle this back up. All of our mobs will go back to where they are from because it is time. We need another Church Giant because it is time to refresh. Because when we leave, we get to do this. That hits that marker. This Insight token will come off. We do get to read card 56. Card 56. A new Insight mission. The Executioners arrive. As the moon reaches its apex, the clamoring sound of the cathedral bells fills the inner ward. A new sound is heard echoing through the streets. On swift feet, the sounds of transforming weapons and gunshots ring into the night. En masse, the hunters of the Executioners' Coven have been descended into the streets of the cathedral ward. If you have Aiding the Executioners, reveal card 60. I think that was meaning we were supposed to save, what's his face? We do not have that card. So we're going to have to fight these guys. Reveal card 57. I think that was the mission with Alfred. I think we had to finish that one successfully, and we didn't. So, and I think right there is one of the upping downsides of that thing is you're on a restricted timer of 4, 8, 12, 15 turns. You get 15 turns to do that. or to finish everything. So you're not going to be able to do every mission every time you go out there, which is, again, an interesting thought. And from that, it will have consequences of what you get to do next. So we've got that. Hunters of the Church. Taking to the streets, the executioners have begun to cut down all those before them, townsfolk and monster alike. Leading them seems to be Alfred. What part do the executioners play in all this? Regardless, it appears we might have to fight our own kind if we are to complete our mission. So we need Alfred's token back. And I think I'm going to need Alfred's character card, or monster card. So we spawn him and him. That is a executioner. On the central lamp space, on the blood moon, they are not removed, but they do heal all of their damage. Complete this mission. When Alfred and all executioners have been slain, reveal card 59. We do need card 58. So there are 62 cards in this stack, so we are hitting the back end here. The executioners are represented by insight tokens. They are enemies with 2 HP and do not respawn once slain. If the flip ability or special, they use basic with +1 speed, +1 damage, and stagger. Meanwhile, we have Alfred, Hunter of Vile Bloods, joining the mission, so to speak. Here we go. Here is what Alfred looks like. Not a very friendly boy. We do have to deal 10 damage to him. If there were 3 or more of us, we would have to deal 18 damage to him. Again, he's got a basic attack at speed 1. He's got his Kirkhammer Slam at speed 2. He's got his combo flourish, which gives him 2 different attacks. And then at speed 3, he just shoots you with a gun. Or at ability, he just shoots you with a gun. So we got that and that. I don't know, we'll put that there. So, it doesn't state that we fog off that space, so we're okay. We could warp back in on Udin Chapel. And then run in, or why waste a token, or why waste a card? We just jump in on those guys and beat the piss out of them, right? Right. The insight tokens do only have 2 HP. Oh, which we could just augur and kill. Dude, that'll work. Alright, let's shuffle up our deck. Let's shuffle up our deck. So let's go like that. Draw 3 cards. What do we got to start with? We've got a dodge, we've got a stagger, and we've got a dodge. Alright. I'm okay with all of this. Dude, let's do it. Let's do it like this. Let's jump in. Let's tap our augur. Let's kill our executioner without even trying. Grab our echo. And now we just got to deal with Big Butt McGee here, huh? We've got 2 dodge cards and some other stuff. So let's do this. We're going to use our empty phantasm shell with our visceral stagger +1 damage. So we're at a speed of 2. Do we get to know what ability, basic, special? Oh shit, it's a special attack, so it's also at speed 2. Okay. No, that's cool. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Speed 2, 5 damage, and he's gonna flip and do that. Special. He's got a speed 2 flourish. I'll take a speed 2 slash as a dodge. The dodge allows me to draw an additional card. And it gets cleared. He takes 5 damage. We do have to remove the phantasm shell, and that's there. After resolving all attacks, So he's going to get a free Kirkhammer Slam after all of our attacks are gone through. So we need to try and kill him. Or does he get a free Kirkhammer Slam? I don't know how that works. Chat, if you guys know, please let me know how this combo flourish of his works. The second one right there. It says after all attacks. So I don't know if that means that, like, I get to go and I could dump all three, essentially R1 attacks into him and try to kill him. Alright, so what else do we got that we may be able to do? I got a couple of ways to refresh my fire. Oh no, I got rid of that other one to refresh my firearm. Nope. That's such a good card. But we need to deal damage. We need to just start pumping him full of damage is what we need. Alright, let's do a speed 2 slash, +1 damage. Oh, actually, let's activate our Hunter rune. So we'll activate that. Attack gains +1 speed. After attack, may transform for free. Totally do that. So we go at speed 3. We hit him for another 3 damage. He does need to shuffle up and deal. He gets a Kirkhammer Slam basic. So I don't have a way to stagger him though. But we can dodge. Gross. We'll spend this card to dodge. We get out of the way of that Kirkhammer Slam. We do hit him for 3 more damage. That puts him up to 8. And we can transform for free. Now, he does get a Kirkhammer Slam, which I can't block. So I get 4 damage taken off of me. Where I'm getting that one from is I'm using that as all of my attacks are done. I am about to say go. So he finishes up with his Kirkhammer Slam, brings his big hammer mallet thing down on my head. Owie, owie, owie. I take 4 damage. He now gets to actually make an attack. It's a basic attack. I'm going to use Evelyn to shoot him and stop. Let's respond again. He does a basic attack. I will use my Evelyn to stagger it, which prevents any more damage, which also prevents me from dying. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we end that turn. We fast forward that. We are in a space. No, we're not. That's not adjacent. So we're good there. We draw 3 new cards. Now the real question is, how ballsy am I? Do I just go? Yeah, I think I just go crazy. He's got speeds 1, speeds 2. So if I go before he gets to, Hunter must dodge or suffer stagger stun and then flip. So I can't, that's dangerous though. I have no dodges. But he only needs 2 damage to die. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's use our basic draw 1 attack, or as an attack card, on a quick slash. Because we're on the side of our Beast Hunter Claw that says on attack, if you have 3 or less HP, your attacks gain +1 speed, +1 damage. So we are going to get that. We do get to draw a card. Hell yeah, we drew up dodge. That's all that matters. He's going to cast his special, which is his speed 2 combo flourish. I'm at speed 4 for 2 damage. My 2 damage is enough to kill Alfred before he even gets a chance to go. So we're good on there. Although I'd be able to use my quick change dodge if I wanted to, but I don't need to. Because it's flip my card, flip his card, respond to card before activating and before resolving. So I get to see that he's going to go at speed 2. I'm going to go at speed 4, killing, and he'll never actually get his action off. So we're good there. We're good. Complete this mission when Alfred and all executioners have been slain. Find card 59. 59 it is. So we can get rid of that card. Prey slaughtered. Alfred. Distribute 2 consumables. We've got a bold hunter's mark and some more quicksilver bullets, which I'm probably going to use. And the executioner's gloves. Now, I had to watch Distortion 2 do an all-magic run in Bloodborne, and Executioner's Glove, by the way, are king. And I think they're pretty good here, too. Hunter turn, slay 1 enemy within 2 spaces that has 2 or less remaining HP. Oh, and I do get a Blood Echo for killing... What's his buns? Alfred. These are pretty badass. And if I comboed them with the Augur, I could, like, just be insane. But, if I keep them, I have to get rid of, like, the Phantasm Shell. And the Phantasm Shell just allows me to go beast. Like, straight up friggin' beast. Right now, with the mode that I'm in, I could use the Augur, or the empty Phantasm Shell with, I don't know, like, one of my +1 speed, +1 damage attacks, which... right there, and I could actually I could go at speed 1, 2, 3, speed 3 for 5 damage, 7 damage, 6 damage, at speed 4. That's insane. It really is. So we do get play slaughtered. I'm going to actually not wield the Executioner Gloves. Probably going to regret it. But I think it's a very situational item, and we don't need to worry about it. So... okay, we still have turns to go. That goes there. We are still looking for the central lamp tile. So why don't we go up here? We can either go here or we can go here. This has got to go somewhere else. Let's use one of our quick hunter or quicksilver bullets to refresh our gun. Is that on hunter? It's on hunter turn, so you can only refresh it on your turn, which sucks. And the quicksilver bullets are also on your turn, so we're good. You know what? Screw it. Let's go north. And what are we going to use to do that? Let's use that Swift I just was raving about to go north. We go 1. There's our courtyard lamp. Finally. So let's go there. And to move on the courtyard lamp, reveal card 36. Accessing the cathedral. Before you, a large congregation of enemy blocks your path. Worse, from the cathedral itself, a pale light pulses periodically, bathing the area. As it washes over you, your mind fills with incomprehensible voices and images. Reveal card 37. Uh-oh. Reveal card 37. Surround the courtyard lamp in fog tile. Summon Spawn 2 church servants and a church giant. On the courtyard lamp space. These enemies are not removed on red, but heal all health. They do not respawn. Remove fog gates when these enemies have been slain, or when the third hunter space, or the third blood moon space has been reached. And a move on Grand Cathedral. Reveal card 38. How the hell are we getting to the Grand Cathedral? Oh, reveal card 37. Ha! Connect the Grand Cathedral to the courtyard lamp tile. Where is it going to go? Here? That looks good. Here. There we go. The Grand Cathedral. Hunters entering the Grand Cathedral tile suffer frenzy unless you've collected at least one insight this chapter. Which we've got Alfred, Strength, great one. We've got 3 this chapter, so we're good. Hunters' attacks and dodges suffer 1 damage and 1 speed while on the Grand Cathedral tile unless you've collected at least 2 insight this chapter. So we can't leave this tile until we kill all these guys. Or until we get to the 3rd blood moon. Well, whatever, man. We gotta kill some peoples. So we got church servants. We got church giants. We can deal 5 damage on a swing. Can I connect enough to stop them? No. Alright, let's do... We're going to use our Pungent Blood Cocktail, and we're going to attach it to the Church Giant. So the Church Giant falls and breaks the world. The Church Giant will not activate this turn. So that's what we're getting off of him. Church Giant will not activate this turn. So we're good there. So we're going to just have to deal with these 2 idiots, which, here's hoping. The fastest they go is speed 2. Yeah. So let's do a Bloodthirsty Frenzy Cut. I'm at speed 2. I deal 5 damage. Let's say it's this guy. He's going to activate his card. It's a basic attack. I will actually... Oh, no, I have to dodge that, otherwise I die. No, we don't. So we'll use Evelyn to stagger that attack so that it doesn't go through. I hit... I kill. Yeah. I hit, I kill. On kill, I draw 1. I heal 1. I will spend my other Quicksilver Bullet to refresh Evelyn. Oh, we kill him. You're gone. Gain a Blood Echo. Now, do I just let the timer go up? Oh, and I bet you the fog lamp here is, or the lamp is closed. So we're good. Funny thing is, I could warp out and warp back in into the Grand Cathedral. It doesn't say I can't. Ha! Spawn 2 church servants. These enemies are not removed on the Blood Moon, but heal all damage. They do not respawn. Remove the fog gates when these enemies have been slain, or when the 3rd hunt or Blood Moon space of the hunt track is reached. Dude, do I want to just cheese the shit out of this? I think I have one more basic card in my deck. Yeah, it's the basic draw 1. Is there something better? I could just do another Swift. We could just cycle through stuff up in the Hunter's Dream. I would get healed. There's nothing saying I can't come in here. By the way, there is a token there. Interact on any space, heal 2. Really? I could warp out It's a waste of my pungent blood cocktail. But it would work. We'd get out of there, and we'd reached card 38. Dude, that's total. I think that's totally the cheesy answer. So we're going to spend this card to warp back to the Hunter's Dream. I have 3 Blood Echoes that get spent. My Blood Echoes allow me to draw things. We're going to take Swift. We're going to take Counter-Strike. We got another Counter-Strike, huh? We do get to heal that. We get to take those back. I like having a lot of dodges. Dodges are really good. You know what? I'm going to take another Counter-Strike. Refilling the bar. It's a dash. Okay. So now we need to go through and we need to set up our deck. Pungent is gone. We do have to activate that one space. So what do we got here? Because I got a feeling when we go into here, we're going to find the final boss. And the final boss is most likely Vicar Amelia. We got 3 Swifts. We got a dash. Bloodthirsty. Bloodthirsty, while cool, if we're going up against a boss, I doubt we're going to have a need. We've got a stagger. So Bloodthirsty, probably not a thing we need. I like this rapid dodge for that. And then we got another Bloodthirsty. Alright, let's take 3 Swifts. And let's take 3 Counter-Strikes. Okay, so that's 6. Well, we'll take Rapid and Visceral. That's 8. We need 4 more cards. So, simple. The 2 quick changes and the tactical, and then 1 Bloodthirsty. So we leave Bloodthirsty and Dash on the table. Oh, do I take Dash just as a dodge? Well, I've got 3 bonuses to my damage. And then I've got a 4th one there. There's another damage. I've got 4 there, 4 there. So that's 8. I need 4 more. I think let's not load it up with complete dodges. Let's load it up. That Bloodthirsty for +1 damage I think is still going to work. So I think that's the deck we're going to go in with. We flip these over. We flip this over. We get to shuffle these up. And end our turn. They go there. The Church Giant would wake up from this. And cheese for the win, I guess? Because we're going to start our turn. We're going to spawn in on the Grand Cathedral's lantern. We do fall under the unspeakable truths problem. So we go 3 there. Yeah, we got Bloodthirsty, we've got Quick Change. We will go on kill, move, heal 2, move 2. So unless it's supposed to be treated that that space is fogged off and therefore that lantern is also broke. But again, you know what we can do? We can land in central space, we spend a card to interact to go into there, and we teleport to any space, or teleport to any lantern space or any fog gate, or inside any fog gate. Or we just go in and beat the shit out of those guys. Yeah, let's do that too. We won't cheese. Let's go here. We land in here. We'll spend Quick Change to walk in. I mean, the big guy's going to beat the piss out of us, but we're going to try and do this. So we're going to hit a heavy carve, on kill, draw 1, heal 1, swinging against the church servant. He is going to use his special. His special is speed 1 that cannot be dodged, and it targets all the hunters in its space. So I take 3 damage and stun. He takes 4 damage and dead. So I lose 3. I take stun. So I'm going to pitch that, counter strike. On kill, I draw 1. On kill, I heal 2 and also heal 1 more. So I heal back to full. I will pass my turn to let the giant move and go. I'm in his space. He's going to swing with his ability. His ability is to stay asleep from that pungent cocktail. We'll shuffle these up to end his turn. We move the token up. Second Blood Moon. Nothing happens because he hasn't been injured, so all we would do is re-heal him. He would be healed to full, and we're okay. We will draw 2 cards. Okay. I don't want to waste my consumables, or not my consumables, my reward items on this guy, because I don't want to waste time jumping back to the dream to reset them, to jump back down. So let's just do this. Let's go speed 3, 3 damage, swing into him. He gains his special. His special is a speed 1 execute that cannot be staggered. That's cool. We're going to use our counter strike to hit him for... Oh, that locks up that slot, though. Okay. Oh, on attack, which means you have to declare that on the attack. Shit, I didn't do so. That's fine. I hit him for 5 damage. There it is. I hit him for 5 damage of his 6. 3 from my attack, and 2 from dodging. Now I can either flip this over, or I can just hope he draws nothing, or not his special attack, and go in there. So, well, it doesn't matter. Let's use this. Let's flip this. So we're on a clean board, at least at the start of our next turn. We don't have to waste any cards. We get a full hand of 3. The monster is going to go. He's going to draw. He's going to draw his special. I get to be told, thanks for playing. Back to the dream. I think I forgot to grab my church servant blood echo, but it doesn't matter. I get it right back. Because I died and gone to the dream, timer goes up by 1. Because that's the end of that turn, so the timer goes up another 1. Let's get in there and let's go kill this guy. Draw 3. Got this. Let's do our quick change to move us and put us in here. All we got to do is 1 damage. We'll do a rapid draw 1 dodge clear, so that'll give us 2 cards. He'll draw an attack. It's a basic. That's fine. His basic is speed 1, 4 damage. If dodged, Hunter's attack deals +1 damage. That's insane. But we're good. So also this gets cleared. We hit him before he hits us. He dies. This guy dies. Oops. And this guy dies. These go away. This will come off. These come off. And You've slain the enemies, remove the fog gates. Now, we could run in there, but I don't want to. I'm going to use that to put, actually I'm going to use the tactical to flip my token. You know what? Screw it. Let's go 1, 2. End a movement on the Grand Cathedral. Oh, we have to get all the way to the back. Okay, then never mind. Let's not flip. Let's spend both of those to go to Grand Cathedral. So we actually have to end on this specific space, the Grand Cathedral space. We reveal card 38. There it is, card 38. Accessing the cathedral, you enter to the sight of a woman knelt in prayer. Before her rests an artifact of the church, a skull. Let us partake in communion and feast upon the old blood. Our thirst for blood satiates us, soothes our fears. Seek the old blood. As she prays, you see the pulse of light are originating from the skull. As a new wave washes over her, all sound ceases. Suddenly, she grips her chest before emitting a deathly shriek, her form erupting into that of a horrid beast. Surround the Grand Cathedral with a fog gate. Spawn Vicar Amelia. On the lantern, she responds to that space on blood. We complete the hunt by slaying Vicar Amelia. Alright. So we've got Vicar Amelia, Phase 1, Phase 2. So we have a whole new friend to play with. Alright, let's change our action here. There we go. Unfortunately for me, I think that this counts as it happens in the middle of my turn, which is super booty. Alright, so we got specialized Vicar Amelia decks, just like we had for Father Gascoigne. We have our Phase 1 deck, and then our Phase 2 deck. With boss monsters, they do have a Phase 1 and a Phase 2 side. Again, with Gascoigne, they have a Phase 1 and a Phase 2 deck. That is specialized action cards just for them. We no longer use the basic enemy action cards. We use whatever these tell us to do. If we hit one of the red spaces, they will re-heal to they will re-heal to full health of the phase that they are in. So if we can get her to Phase 2 before the red moon comes, which means we have to do 7 damage next turn, assuming she doesn't eat us and kill us on one turn, we'll get her to Phase 2. If she flips to Phase 2, she will not flip back to Phase 1. In any given amount of turns, we need to do a total of 15 damage to her. Sadly, I do think she gets to go. So let's flip her card. Well, she'll move into our space. Let's flip her card. She will do the Uppercut Sweep. It is a speed 1, 4 damage attack with stun and stagger. It cannot be staggered, and stagger attacks of it staggers attacks of the same speed, and then it moves the hunter 1 space away. 1 space away. Actually, let's go there. I take 5 damage. Hot damn. But I survive. That is the important thing. So, we begin. A new turn. Fast forward this clock up one space. We have a lot of dodgings. We are going to crack Carol Rune Hunter heal 2. We want to heal 2. But that does keep us on our high damage attack area here. If we're at 3 or less, we get +1 speed, +1 damage. Honestly, I think the right answer is we dance for a turn. Oh wait, she's going to heal. If I don't actually cap her ass. So I gotta go 2. And 5 is 7. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna die, most likely. So we're gonna spend Counter-Strike to come back and say hi. We're then gonna Frenzied Cut. Wait, hold on. That's 3, 4, 5. I could make that 6. No, let's just do a basic Frenzied Cut. It hits for 5 damage. We flip her attack. It is a timed slash, speed 2, 3 damage, with the effect of can only be dodged with speed 2 slots. That's okay, because I have a dodge, and I have an open speed 2 slot. So we'll do that. That hits her for 7 damage. I take none this turn. She flips. We get rid of her phase 1 deck. We get to her phase 2 deck. Her phase 2 deck is probably going to murder us in one swing. And that's what it is. It's not much we can do about it. This was kind of the plan I had. I wanted to go in there. I wanted to just let it rip. We were able to kill her in one swing. So we go to the other thing. Now we have her Axe Handle Smash. It is a speed 1, 4 damage stun that cannot be staggered, and all other hunters in this space will suffer 2 damage unless they can dodge speed 1 attack. Well, sorry to be us, but we're going to take all 4 of those because we have no more dodges in our hands. So we go squish. We go to the Blood Moon turn. I do get my health back. We get to shuffle this. We get to choose what to do. I like being on this because this allows us, as we start to blink in damage, get to half health or less. We get to, we can do some more stuff. So lucky for us, that also allows us to, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12. That allows us to refresh all of our gear. She is still on phase 2 once we enter the Blood Moon phase. She will not heal back to phase 1, luckily for us. So she turns to phase 2, stomps on her head, and sends us packing, as it were. So we go there. We have no blood echoes, even if we wanted to spend them. They got eaten by the warp. We draw 3 new ones. We fast forward the timer. We have 3 turns to kill her. Or else Vicar Amelia will survive. Alright, let's do it. We'll spend our Bloodthirsty to interact with the lamp space to teleport to any lantern, which this actually gets crossed out. This actually gets a token there. To get any lantern space, or to teleport, or to go inside a fog gate. So we go there. The real question is, do I want to wait? You know what? Let's spend that to move here, and we'll wait. And we'll end our turn. We'll have her go. She'll move onto our space. She'll flip her attack. Healing Prayer. At speed 1, before Hunter's attack, heal Amelia 3 and move her 2 spaces away. Shuffle Amelia's boss action deck. So she gets to move back to there. She does nothing to us. And that's it. That sort of sucks, but it is what it is. Okay. We draw 2. 1, 2. We'll spend one of our quick transforms to get up here to be able to attack her. We're going to use our Augur, which is going to hit her for 2. So let's put 2 damage on her token there. We're then going to empty Phantasm Shell on top of our on top of a swift attack. I mean, it would be nice if I was wounded, but I'm not. And I really don't want to try to get wounded. I could use like one more dodge, you know? There we go. So we're going to speed... It's going to go at speed 2, 5 damage... Or speed 3, 5 damage. Not quite enough to kill her. But we flip and see what she does. Axe Handle Smash. Speed 1, 4 damage. Stun. Cannot be staggered. Shit. Okay. If I dodge it, I don't dodge the next attack. And I don't know what the next attack is. But let's dodge it anyway. We'll quick change dodge. So we'll flip this, tip this, flip that. She takes another 5. She's at 7 of 8. Her turn is a speed 3, 2 damage, stun, cannot be staggered, deals damage before attacks of the same speed with a quick bite. She bites me, I take 2 damage from that, from the quick bite. I take 1 from the stun, so I'm down to 3. We end our turn. We draw 3 new cards. We're going to spend 1 to transform our weapon. We just got to hit her for 1. So let's do a speed 4, 2 damage, quick slash attack. We get to draw a card off of that. She gets to draw a card, which gives her a speed 2, 3 damage that can only be dodged at speed 2. Hey, look at that. I also have a speed 2 that dodges, or to dodge. I will hit her for a total of 4 damage, 2 from my dodge effect, and 2 from my actual attack. That puts another 4 damage onto her, and last I looked, that is more than 8. Poof! We kill Vicar Amelia. Reveal card 39. Here we go. Card 39. Hunt completed. Moving forward, you reach towards the glowing skull, that of Lawrence, the first vicar of the Healing Church. Touching it, flashes of the past, and perhaps the future, fill your thoughts. You steel your resolve and force them from your mind. You do not quite comprehend the nature of what has transpired here, but this relic will find a new home in the workshop. As you depart, you hear one final phrase whispered into your mind. Fear the old blood. Awesome. Alright, I think that was really friggin' cool. I really enjoyed that. We finally finished a mission, so good for us. So, where are we at with things? We'll have to reset our deck because we'll be starting a new campaign. That's the downside, in all honesty, is you have to reset your deck. So, I mean, I understand the game is balanced for you play chapters 1, 2, and 3. Chapters 1, 2, and 3 allow you to kind of grow your character throughout the thing until you can get to fighting things like Vicar Amelia. and afford to kill or be able to kill her. So yeah, what was the last tile we had here? That was Yosefka's Clinic. We could have put over here, which I don't think would have mattered. So that was pretty good. I do really like this. The Beast Claw Hunter. He may have to be my current start for a little while. We have, let's see, there are 4 hunters in the base set. I think there are another 8 in the expansion, or the Kickstarter expansion. And then in the Chalice Dungeon expansion, there I believe is another 4. Plus we got the Canehurst box set, which I think gives you another one. So there's like close to 20 hunters available, which is pretty sick, honestly. So they're ads for lots and lots of different playthroughs. I can say right now, I think the thing that we're realizing, at least I am, is that I do very well with the speed-based guys, the ones that can go at different speeds, the one that build up dodges and such. I also think the randomness that can be the downside is, let's zoom back out here, can be this upgrade deck. I mean, our build might not have worked as well if we would have been a lot more, say, vitality, which is things like block for 2 damage, draw 1, cannot suffer frenzy, poison, stagger, or stun. We've got one up there, draw 2, discard 1, then remove a frenzy or a poison. The one that we did have in our deck was the rapid dodge, draw 1, clear slot, which is pretty good. So I think that does make a difference. So I really can't negatively critique. What is it? Oh, the last model or the last guy that we played, which was the Logarius wheel. So I honestly, I don't think I can negatively critique that. I think if I were to, off camera, so you guys didn't have to see it, or even if you wanted to see it, we could do it there too. If I could give this exact same setup to the Logarius wheel, the exact same deck of cards that I had, what is it, the top 12, I think? 3, 6, 9, 12, let's try those, see those are what I had. Yeah, I mean, give myself all these things like Counter Strike, all of those dodges would be insane. I know a lot, the Logarius wheel is a lot slower, so I think the big thing that matters with this one is that both of its sides are the exact same, and it just has certain effects listed to those. Things, the on kill, heal 2, move 2, that can be pretty big, I think. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff up there that I think has got a lot of potential, and I'm really happy to see this. I hope you guys are really enjoying this. In the coming weeks, I will definitely get my butt in gear and start priming up these models and start painting them so that they look even cooler on the table. I'll probably, if you guys want to see them, I will do painting tutorials or just painting hangouts on Twitch or something like that. If you guys are interested in, please let me know in comments down below on which way you would like to see, if you want to see how I paint them or just want to hang out and paint with me or whatever. That would be cool. Either way, I'm okay with that. So yeah, that's what I got for you guys. I hope you guys are really enjoying this. I am loving this game. I'm so glad that I did back it for way more money than I probably should have spent on a single board game. But I'm having a blast with this. I'm actually real eager, now that I've played a good portion of games and I really understand the game itself, I am quite interested to try this out multiplayer. I can tell you one of the things that is different is, well, like my normal playing partner, Red Laser. The big difference of having 2 people is my guy died from getting stomped on by Herb from that one attack. I go to the Hunter's Dream and cause the timer to tick forward 1. but red's still available to actually be there and still do things. Now, if she also dies or goes to the hunter's dream for whatever purpose, she also causes the timer to move forward one. So there's a lot of kind of give and take as far as like what can get or how fast that timer can really go. But I guess the counterbalance to that is that there is, there's two or more of you that are actually dealing damage. A single round, normally, if you're not dying, you're not going to the hunter's dream, anything like that, a single round is one hunter does all of their actions, monsters go, and then a second hunter does all of their actions, the monsters respond to those accordingly, and it goes back and forth until all 4 hunters have gone, and then all monsters activate based upon where hunters are on the table. So I think that's kind of nice that you're able to see, you're able to damage a lot more and deal with a lot more. Some of those early missions where it was like, go find Yosefka's clinic and Odin Chapel and the graveyard. If we had 2 or 3 players, you could have been able to split your attacks or your searching, and you could have had one person open this way, one person open this way, one person open this way. So you could have found things a little bit faster. That also then does bring, of course, the negative aspect of, what happens when I walked in, well, that's not my monster, but I walked into here, the Courtyard lamp, and we activate that, and all of those things spawned on top of me. That would then change how, anybody else would have to play. They would have to then want to run and come and get you, things like that. So I think there's some good give and take in this game. I'm going to keep playing if you guys are liking this. I definitely would love to play more. 16, 17. So, hell, this is probably the hardest part of it, and it's literally just so that I could re-roll this game again. And as you saw, there were a bunch of things that we could change answers to by, hey, I didn't help Alfred because I was too busy, let's call it speed running through this thing. I was able to really pretty much speed run through it by, we ran and we happened to go into that one room over here, and that spawned a boss battle, I guess a minor boss battle with Gascoigne, and then we immediately went to, hey, you found the keys to get into the church. Here you go. You can now complete your mission. And I'm guessing because one was the graveyard and the other one was the Great Bridge, if we would have went to the Great Bridge, we would have had a similar combat with the Cleric Beast. So, there's lots of interesting things there. But because we did that, we didn't actually finish Alfred's mission to get his card, which meant we actually had to fight him. So, there's some interesting give and takes. I think this has a reasonable reason to play through at least twice per mission pack. More than that, and you might know the answers to things more easily. So, yeah, it might lose some of its secrets at that point, but other than that, I think, multiple playthroughs are possible per mission pack, which, I don't know about you guys, but when you're spending close to $100 for the base game, if I can play those 4 missions 2 or 3 times each, that's pretty damn good, and well worth the money to me, in my opinion. Alright guys, that's all I got for you. I really do hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you guys are seeing things that I'm doing wrong, always please let me know, comments down below. I'm always willing to learn new things. And yeah, we will see you guys on the next Bloodborne episode.